One of the first things that we've done is the government set a really ambitious target of hiring 5,000 new employees with disabilities by 2025. To get there, that means we have to do a lot of work around recruitment. So we're working very closely at looking at our own internal recruitment processes to see, do we have barriers just for people applying to the public service? So what can we do differently to make sure that people can actually get through our public service recruitment processes? We're working with post-secondary educations so that we can start to identify promising students and encourage them to come and work for us in the public service. We have a summer student hiring program. We've also launched an internship program for persons with disabilities. And again, it's the idea that we need to be representative of the public that we serve, and we know we need to do better. So those are just a few of the initiatives that we're doing right now. The Employee Resource Group, we call it it's a big name. We call it the Persons with Disabilities Champions and Chairs Committee. That's my employee resource group. It's the group that I chair because I'm the Deputy Minister Champion for Public Servants with Disabilities. So this is a group, it's the champions. So every organization has a champion for persons with disabilities and has a chair, the chairman or chairperson of their respective employee networks. So we've got about 80 different organizations in the Canadian Public Service that are represented. So it's 160 people, and we meet quarterly, and they are a huge source of input into everything that we do, because those 160 people represent all of the persons with disabilities in their own organizations. They have been critical to us in terms of developing our own public service accessibility strategy for Canada. They were the ones who provided data, analysis, and all kinds of advice on suggestions about what do we need to do differently, where can we improve. So they're not just groups that we go and say, we're going to tell you today about what we're doing, but it's a partnership with them in terms of collaborating on how do we make our public service better. I think it's a wonderful idea. I know that I myself, in taking on this responsibility for the Government of Canada, I've looked around the world to see what are other governments and other public services doing. And it's really important that we have some kind of an informal network, because the bad thing that happens sometimes in the disability space is that people think they have to start from zero, that they have to invent it themselves. But I just think if we work in partnership with others, we learn faster and we have better results. And so I'm totally supportive of some kind of a network. It's time.